Hi, welcome to the NordPass video guide. In this video, we will explain how to set up and use company-wide data breach scanner, a cybersecurity tool designed to help you detect whether any of your company's emails or domains got compromised in a data breach. To be able to monitor breaches, first, you need to set up the data breach scanner. As an admin or owner, go to Settings. Find the Data Breach Scanner section and add a domain. Data Breach Scanner gives you a TXT verification record to add to your domain host's DNS records. The record does not affect your website or email. Once NordPass sees that your record exists, your domain ownership is confirmed, and the domain can be verified in the NordPass admin panel. Coming back to the setup, copy the exact DNS TXT entry from the NordPass admin panel and contact your domain administrator to add the generated DNS TXT entry into your domain DNS configuration. The process of adding the DNS TXT entry may take up to 72 hours, but the time frame is usually shorter. Once the TXT entry is added, return to the admin panel and finish your domain ownership confirmation. Once you set up a data breach scanner with your domain, the first results will be available in the admin panel within 24 hours. You can see the breach statistics on the dashboard. Those include the total number of breaches, scanned active members, and scanned domains. The total number of risks, divided into high-risk and low-risk categories. The risk level is based on the data sets that were compromised. For example, a leaked date of birth or company name is considered low risk. NordPass considers high-risk data to be items such as third-party systems, API keys, bank details, credit card details, passwords, and social security numbers. Also, you can see a chart that shows the number of security breaches that happened over the past 6 months. You can get even more detailed information regarding data breaches. Let's start with the Active Members section. Any active members' data compromised in a breach will appear here. To get more details on the breaches themselves, click on an index near one of the emails. Here, you can see what information was breached, which websites were affected, and when the breach occurred. Next, let's explore the Resolved Breaches section, which, as its name suggests, contains details on emails related to breaches that have already been resolved by you. Here we also have emails with breached passwords, including high and low risk ones. You can select Restore Breach or Restore All Breaches if you resolve a breach by accident. Now, let's proceed to the Ignored Members section. Here, you'll discover a list of emails belonging to members whose breaches have been deliberately overlooked. You can choose to ignore breaches for these members in cases where the user has left the company or is actively addressing the breach on their own. If you ever need to resume scanning these members for breaches, you can do so easily by selecting the Restore Member option. Last but not least is the Domain Breaches section, which is where you will find all information about incidents related to your domain. So, for example, if your company has 100 email accounts, here you will be able to check if any of those 100 accounts have been compromised, even if those emails are not part of your NordPass organization. To prevent such data leaks, we recommend adding all employees to your organization to ensure they have the right level of cybersecurity. It's crucial to clarify that any breaches detected by the data breach scanner within the admin panel pertain solely to individual member accounts and not the company as a whole. Additionally, members also have access to the Data Breach Scanner tool within their personal vaults. Further information regarding what this tool is and how to use it at the user level is provided in a separate video. Fantastic! You now know how to set up and use a company-wide data breach scanner. If you still have any questions about company-wide data breach scanner or NordPass in general, please reach out to our support team for assistance. Stay safe.